Assalamu alaikum, dear students. How are you all? Hope you all are doing well. This is your teacher Rosina of subject English language for class 5, and I welcome you to another class of English. So let's begin with the great name of Allah, who is the most merciful and beneficial. Today we will be doing workbook. So take out your workbooks. Page number 7. This is the first topic, and that is the shoemaker and the elves. Now I hope you remember that we have discussed this story about the shoemaker and the elves. Now there is another story. Now they are saying here is that the shoemaker and the elves is a story about the kindness. Now we have read that George, he was very kind to one of the elves, and because of his kindness the elves helped George and Kelly in making the shoes. So now here is another story of a story about the kindness. So we will read it and then we will be answering the questions that are given below. Right, so let's begin the reading. Once upon a time there lived happy oranges in a town called the Circle Town. The name of the town where the oranges are the fruits. So Circle Town was the name of the village where the oranges lived. These oranges had lived in the town for many years. The oranges called it their homes, and these oranges, they lived in the town for many years and it was their home. Everyone was happy until they heard that a new family was coming to live in the town. The new family was not so round like them, round in shape, right? They were the carrot family. Everyone got worried. Now it is saying that they lived happily in that town, but one day they heard that another family is coming to live in that town. So they got worried. Why they got worried? Because the new family that was coming to live in that town, that family was not round like the oranges. Now you must have seen that oranges are round and the carrots, they are not round, right? So oranges were worried because the new family that was coming, they were not round. One day Mr. Carrot moved in the town with his family. So Mr. Carrot, he moved in the town with his family. He was red in color and was pointed. Now you must have seen the carrot. It has a pointed end at one side and it is red in color. His skin was rough and had hair, and the carrots have hair on their skin and their skin is rough. While oranges, their skin is not rough and they do not have hair on their skin. Mr. Carrot was different from the oranges. The oranges were not happy with Mr. Carrot and his family. They would make fun of them and were rude to them. The carrots felt alone and were sad. Now the family of the oranges, they were not happy with the Mr. Carrot and his family, and they always made fun of the Mr. Carrot and his family, and the carrots, they felt alone and they were sad. The situation did not get any better with the passage of time. Now, as the time moved on, the situation did not get better. The oranges were not happy with the Mr. Carrot and his family. The carrots lost hope and wanted to leave town. Now the carrots, they were very sad, they were alone, and the oranges were not treating the family of carrots well. That's why carrots, they lost hope and they wanted to leave. On their way out, when they were going to go from that town, when they were leaving the town, a strong wind hit the town. So in that town, the strong wind came. When they were on their way out, when they were leaving the town, at that time a strong wind came into the town. The carrots got worried for the oranges. They rushed back. They moved fast and they went back to save the oranges from rolling away. Now if there is a wind, the oranges are round, so they can roll away. Roll away means moving on the ground in a circular motion, right? So they could easily roll away on the ground. So when the carrots were leaving the town, the strong wind came and it hit the town. So the carrots, they got worried about they got worried for the oranges, and they were worried that oranges will roll away. So they came back to save the oranges. The carrots stuck their roots in the ground and hugged the oranges with their leaves. Now the carrots, we all know that carrots, their roots are in the ground, right? They grow inside the ground. So the carrots, they stuck their roots inside the ground, and they hugged the oranges with their leaves. At the end, the carrots were able to save the oranges. Seeing the way the carrots helped the oranges, the town mayor is a well-known authorized person of a town council, or in simple words, you can say he is the head of the town. So when the town mayor saw that the carrots, they helped the oranges, he thanked the carrots for saving the oranges. The oranges apologized means they said sorry. The oranges apologized for treating the carrots badly. So oranges were sorry. Why they were sorry? Because they were treating carrots badly, and they all lived happily ever after. So this was one of another story about the kindness, where the carrots who were being treated badly, even then they helped the oranges. Now we have the questions here, so we will be answering these questions. So just do it with me. I am telling you the answers, and just tick the right choice. This story is fiction, non-fiction, or both. Okay, the fiction is, now what is a fiction? Fiction is a story that is not real. I have told you in the story about the shoemaker and the elves that this is a fiction story. Now it is also a fiction story. Fiction means that when something is not in real, right? Now of course oranges cannot talk, oranges cannot treat the carrots badly, they cannot move from one town to another town on their own. So this is, now carrots cannot help oranges in the real life. So when something happens that is not related to the real life, that could not happen in the real life, that story is known as the fiction. Non-fiction is the story that could happen in the real life, or both, right? So this is a fiction, so you have to tick mark the fiction option. The oranges lived in dash town. Now what was the name of the town? Circle town, square town, or rectangle town? So the name of the town was Circle town. Why was everyone worried? Why were the oranges worried? They knew what was going to happen. They were scared of change. They were always worried. Now the best option here could be they were scared of change, because we read here that they were not happy, and the reason they were not happy was that the new family that was coming was not round like them. So they were scared of change. Scared means afraid. D is, how did the carrots save the oranges? They stuck their roots in the ground, they stood against the wind, or none of these. So they stuck their roots in the ground. Moving on to page number 8. What is the moral quality in this story? Kindness, empathy, generosity, or helpfulness? So the best option is kindness. Complete the following similes with the help of words given below. Now if you remember, in our third lecture we have discussed about the similes, that what are the similes. So I will revise once again. Similes are when two different objects are compared with each other and they both share the same quality, right? For example, we say, now here we have the options: bat, ocean, snow, crystal, ice, snail, knife, and coal. Now when we compare two things, for example, we compare a person with a lion, right? So we say that he is as brave as a lion. Now he is a human being, lion is an animal. So both he, the boy, and the lion, they are two different things, right? But they have the same quality, they share the same quality, and that is braveness, right? So we will be filling these. Now you have to keep in mind that which of these object would fit with the qualities given. For example, as sharp as a dash. So now you must see that which of the word will fit here. Bat is not sharp, ocean is definitely not sharp, ice is not sharp, crystal is not sharp. So the best option here is knife. So as sharp as a knife. Now what is the coolest thing here? It is ice. So as cool as ice, the quality of ice is that it is cool. As black as dash. So coal is black in color, so as black as dash, that is coal. So we can use the simile, we can say that this cloth is, or this dress is as black as coal, right? So coal and the dress, they both are different things, but they share the same quality, that is they both are black. As blind as a dash. Bat has a quality that it does not have eyes. Bat is blind, right? So as blind as a bat. As white as a snow. Snow is white, so it has the quality. As deep as the ocean. Ocean is the deepest of all, so as deep as the ocean. As slow as a snail. Now snail is very slow, it moves very very slow, so slow is the quality of snail. So comparing as slow as a snail, so we can compare. For example, we say that he walks as slow as a snail. It means that he walks like a snail. As the snail moves slowly, that boy is also moving slowly. As clear as a crystal. We say crystal clear, we always use this word crystal clear. So as clear as a crystal. Now here is an interesting task for you. Write words which start with the following letters. One is done for you. Now you have to fill in these circles the words that will start with CH, the words that will start with TH, and the word that will start with SH. So the one is already given. The two of them I will tell you, and the rest of two is your task, that you have to think of the word and you have to write down. So CH, the word starts with CH is chip. Another word that starts with CH is chair. The other word that starts with CH is chocolate. So you have to think of another word that starts with CH, two other words that starts with CH. Then we have TH. The one is given to you 3. Another word is thousand, and then we have thunder. So you have to think of other two words. Then we have SH. One is given to you ship. We have shoes. We have sheet. Now you have to think of other two words. Then another question is that you have to underline the common nouns and circle the proper nouns. We have discussed in detail about the about the common nouns and about the proper nouns. So revising once again, common nouns are the names given to the general objects, general person. It is a name, it is a general name of a place, person, or thing. While proper noun means that a proper or specific name of a person, place, or thing. For example, I will do 5 of them with you. The rest is your task. Number first is Anna always has a problem in class. Now here you see Anna. It is a proper noun because it is a specific name of a person, and class is a common noun because it could be any class. the name of the class is not given, so it is a general name. So you have to underline the common noun and you have to circle the proper noun. I went to Jinnah Park with my cousins. Now you see Jinnah Park, it is a proper noun because a specific name is given to the place. Abdus Salam, Abdus Salam is a proper noun, was a famous Pakistani physicist. Now it is also a proper noun because a name is given, a specific name is given. I love to visit Murray. Now Murray is also a proper noun because a specific name is given of the place. Ziyarat residence is also a proper noun. The home of Quaid-e-Azam, Quaid-e-Azam is also a proper noun, and Balochistan is also a proper noun because Ziyarat residency, Quaid-e-Azam and Balochistan are the proper or specific names of a person, a place or thing. Okay, then we have question E. Underline the countable nouns and circle the uncountable nouns. I will do the first 5 with you and the rest of the 5 are your task. So we have discussed about the countable nouns and uncountable nouns. Countable nouns are those nouns which could be counted, which we can count, while uncountable nouns are those nouns which we cannot count, right? So we will see. Number first is, we have discussed both of them in detail in the lecture. Number first is, there is no milk in the fridge. So milk is uncountable noun because you cannot count the milk. The boys could not attend the party. Now boys is a countable noun, so you have to underline the countable nouns and you have to circle the uncountable nouns, right? So boys is a countable noun. Now you see fridge, fridge, if you say it is a noun, so fridge is a name of a thing, so it is countable because we can count the fridge. Can you pass the salt? Now salt is uncountable because we cannot count the salt. The pasta is very nice. Now pasta is also uncountable. The land has turned barren and all minerals are lost. You see minerals, they are countable because we can count mineral or minerals, right? So minerals is a countable noun. So you have to underline the countable nouns, you have to underline the countable nouns and you have to circle the uncountable nouns. Now next of the 5 are your task you have to do. Then we have another question that is about the singular nouns and the plural nouns. We have discussed both of them in detail in the lecture as well. So you have to change the singular nouns to the plural nouns. So we have the first word is leaf. Okay. Another exception, we have discussed about 2-3 rules in the lecture of the singular and plural. One other thing is that when we have f at the end of the noun, we remove the f and we write ves, so it becomes leaves, right? So it becomes, when we remove f and it becomes leaves, right? Okay, we have discussed about this word, that what do we do when we have the y at the end of the noun. So we remove the y and we add ies, right? So it will become skies. Now we have wolf, again we have the f at the end, so we remove f and we write wolves, so it becomes wolves. Now army, again we have y, so we change it and we remove the y and we write ies, so it would become armies. Same will go with the half, we will remove the f and it will become halves. Okay. Then here we have, if you see that we have fe at the end, the sound comes f, we say wife. Okay, so we do not just add s, we will remove f and e and we will we have a sound of f at the end, so we will write wives, so it becomes wives. Okay, so rest of them are your task. Same is the case here. If you see life, so it becomes lives, because f is at the end, f sound is at the end of the noun, so we remove f and e and we write lives. So the others are easy, so you have to do it on your own. Then we have circle the plural form of each noun that correctly fits the sentence below. So you have to circle the correct plural. Number first is, there are 5 oceans or oceans on earth. So you have to see which of both plurals is correct. So it is oceans. All the restaurants on the streets were newly built. So you have to see which of the two is correct. There were a pair of socks. You have to see which of the plural will go here, lying on the sidewalk. I need 3 erasers. Now you see there is a difference in both the spellings, so you have to see which one is correct for this group work. The students visited many websites. This will be correct, or this will. So you have to see in both of them which one is correct. There are around 190. Now you see, is this correct or this correct? So you have to mark the one which is correct, right? So this is your task. This was all for today. We will be doing the next chapter in the textbook in the next lecture. So this is all for today, and you have to complete this workbook, and I hope that you are completing your tasks that I am giving to you. If you have any kind of questions, let me know and write down in the comments below. I will try to answer all those questions, all those queries you have in the next video. And let me know also that if you are doing your task or not. So when you are done with your work, do write that the task done in the comments, so that I may know that you are doing the work and you are following whatever I am giving you the task. So this was all for today. Have a great time. Take care of yourselves. Allah Hafiz.